This video was very kindly sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co.
Doing something that represents fear, like a shadow, some figure here. I use the monkey face and foil.
Sushi, no. 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 Sushi. Sushi is like scratching my chair, so if you hear like that's her. I feel like I should tell you about this new bread I found. It's called melon pan. I just thought that there'd be melons in it, so I just ignored it this whole time. My favorite bakery is, I don't know if you can see it, Kumori. One time they ran out of things I usually buy, and the only bread left was this. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's time, maybe I should taste it. I went to get one, and I read the little descriptions they have, you know, like the little tags. It said something along the lines of bun coated with cookie dough and just nothing about melons. So I was like, what? They had cookie dough bread this whole time and I didn't know? Bread discoveries. It's 3 in the morning, by the way. Sushi's awake, so everyone in this household is far from asleep. why this keeps happening to all my journals, but I'm just gonna pray that this extra strong Elmer's glue is actually the solution to all my problems, so. I guess I'll leave it like that. Oh yeah, it's like, oh, it's really like falling apart. Anyway, hopefully this works.
널 만나기 전 누군가 위해 노래한 적 없어. 길어지는 대화 속 중심 못 차린 입이 웃고 있어. 모두 말해 내게 꿈깨래 분명 실망할 테니 수빈 무의미해 네 매력은 또 변화구를 던져. 가슈 그 누구보다 눈이 참 예뻐. Yeah you 그 누구보다 사랑스러워.
Hello! It's that time of the video where I talk to you about a bunch of random things. But while I do that, I'm gonna be making some bracelets. This is like a bracelet making tray where you kind of test out your designs or whatever. I have a bunch of beads here. I have this jar. It came from like a chocolate thing, and Sushi unfortunately broke it. I've been seeing these beaded bracelets everywhere on Pinterest and I thought they were really cute, so I wanted to make some of my own because yes, I can buy them, but I just think that making them would be so much more fun, so here we are. I was thinking of making some for my friends, but I've never done this before, so I'm gonna make one for myself first. So if I make any mistakes, I don't do that with their bracelets. So yeah, I have no plans whatsoever, so this is gonna be super interesting. For sure, I want a happy face. Blue beads, maybe I can use these, or I can keep them plain, I'm not really sure. So I don't really have any like life updates to talk to you about because I haven't really been doing much, honestly. I've just been focusing on school and that's been taking up majority of my time, really. Okay, so let's add some blue. I'm doing this kind of like at random because I like it when bracelets don't really have a proper pattern, so that's what we're going for. I think I've actually been watching a lot of shows that I don't really gravitate towards, so yeah, let's talk about those. I watched like the first 2 movies of the Creed franchise, the one with Michael B. Jordan, and I don't know why, but I'm enjoying myself and it's really fun, and I didn't expect to like it so much, quite honestly. It's just not something that I watch on my own. I watched it because my brother started talking about it and saying that he wanted to watch the 3rd movie because it's coming out. Oh well, it already came out, but he wanted to watch it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here while he watches his movies, and I ended up watching the whole thing with him. And I watched the 3rd movie with my friends, and it was so fun. I didn't think I would like it, but apparently I do. So yeah, that's interesting. Among the list of things I don't usually watch, this Korean reality TV show called Physical 100. You might have heard of it because I feel like everyone's talking about it. It's so fun, it's so cool. Sports are fun. Speaking of sports, I've been watching Blue Lock, and now that one is pretty fun. It's an anime, it's a soccer anime, and for some reason I like how, I don't know if unhinged is the right word, but I like how different their approach is to like soccer or like games. They're just like, you know, feed into your ego or whatever. And that's not really something you hear a lot, I think, with at least, you know, sports anime, because a lot of the time it would be like, work with your friends and don't be selfish and stuff like that. But this show is actually telling their players to be selfish and to strike for themselves and all that. So I find it kind of interesting. It's fun to watch. I have no idea what I'm doing now. I'm just like adding a bunch of different beads. Hopefully this looks kinda cute after. Not really sure anymore. After Blue Lock, I watched... Oh, I'm following, well, I'm not following it because I think it's done, but it's called The Interest of Love. It's a K-drama, and I have no idea what I feel about it because I don't know if they're good people. I'm at episode 7, I think, and I can already tell that things are gonna go downhill. It was pretty clear that it was eventually going to go downhill based on the trailer. However, I held out hope that it wouldn't go there. But after seeing all the spoilers on TikTok, I was just like, you know what? I don't know if I want to continue watching this because I can't stand them sometimes. I feel like they're just making everything kind of complicated for themselves by not talking and not communicating, and it's the most frustrating thing. But I'm hooked, you know, I'm still watching it, I'm still following it, I'm still curious about where it's gonna go. So I'm not sure what that says about me. It's frustrating, but I genuinely want to see things get better, I guess. I don't know if I'm liking this color palette. Now that I'm playing with it, I kind of want to do something with pink and green, but I already have all this blue on here, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to keep going. Hold on. Maybe I can do something with like a hot pink as well. Oh yeah, I was reading this book called Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa, I think. I've never read a book by her before. So basically in their world, there are these people called the Memory Police, and what they do is they make things disappear. Like for example, glasses. They would take glasses and make them disappear, make you forget what glasses even are, make you forget all your memories related to glasses, and they make you sort of indifferent to the loss of the glasses. You know what I mean? So I find it, one, super interesting, and two, kind of scary. But based on like how the characters felt, they obviously they didn't really feel for what they were losing, but they were losing things, you know? So yeah, and that's kind of just the premise of the story, I guess. This book, we follow a girl, she's an author. She's trying to save her friend from getting caught by the memory police. So she builds this little safe place in her own home, and she puts him there, and it's like a tiny basement type of room. So basically she has like a man living under her house. I found it really interesting. I do think I like it, but it's kind of creepy, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure if I would recommend it to people, but I gave it a 4 stars regardless. So yeah, I still think it was a good book. I don't know how to talk about it in a way that would make you want to read it, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm just adding a bunch of random colors to this, and I don't even know if it looks good. That actually looks kind of cute. This kind of looks like a toy. The beads are overflowing now, so I should probably like get rid of some of them, but I'll do that later. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but yeah, whatever. I feel like that's it. Honestly, I have nothing else to talk about. If I finish this, I will add a picture. I hope you have a lovely rest of the week, and I hope I can get this bead in the... There you go. Let me know what you've been reading, what you've been watching, how you've been doing lately. Let me know if you've watched or read any of the things I mentioned. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!